Hello friends, welcome to my new data structures and algorithm in Java tutorial series video. Friends, in this tutorial we will discuss how to implement a circular singly linked list in Java. So friends, in my previous tutorial we discussed how we can represent a circular singly linked list. We discussed that it's very similar to singly linked list with a slight difference that in singly linked list the last node points to null, but in circular singly linked list the last node points to the first node, which makes this data structure circular in nature. We also discussed that we use head node to keep the track of singly linked list, but in circular singly linked list we usually keep the track of the last node. So friends, in my previous tutorial we discussed about the circular singly linked list representation. So in this tutorial we will discuss how we can implement a circular singly linked list in Java. So let's go to Eclipse and see the working code. So friends, in order to implement a circular singly linked list, I have created one class by name circular singly linked list. So in this class we will write the code for circular singly linked list implementation. Now here we will first create few instance variable. So private so here we have created an instance variable of type list node by name last. So this list node will help us in keeping the track of the last node of a circular singly linked list. We will also create one more instance variable. So here we have created an integer variable by name length. So this length variable will hold the size of this circular singly linked list. And inside this circular singly linked list we'll create a private class of list node. So as this is very similar to singly linked list which we saw in our previous slide, so I will just code what's required in list node. So private list node next. So here list node contains the data part and a reference to the next list node. We'll create one constructor. Now this constructor will take the data part. Moving ahead, we'll create a constructor for this circular singly linked list class. So friends, when we initialize circular singly linked list, we know that last points to null, and as the list is empty, therefore length would be 0. So here we also create one more method, public int length. So when we call this method, it should return us back the size of circular singly linked list. So we simply return length. We'll also create one boolean method by name is empty. Now this method will return us back whether the circular singly linked list is empty or not. So we'll simply return that when length is 0 then return true, and when length is not 0 then simply return false. So let's say in our main method I create the instance of circular singly linked list. So friends, here we will write one more method which can create this circular singly linked list. So we'll simply create one method as public void create circular linked list. So here we'll first create few nodes. Say first, let's say I give data as 1. I'll copy this. Let's say I give data as 5, 10, 15, and I will change the name as second, third. So friends, we have created these 4 nodes. Now we'll interconnect them. So first should point to second. So we'll do first dot next and assign a value of second to it. And similarly second dot next and assign a value of third to it. And similarly third dot next and assign a value of fourth to it. Now friends, here you see first points to second, second points to third, and third points to fourth. But fourth is pointing to null. Therefore, in order to make this linked list circular, we'll simply do fourth dot next and assign first to it. So therefore now fourth node will point to first node again. So it will make it in circular in nature. And in last, what we'll do, the instance variable which we created last, it should point to the last node. Therefore we'll assign the value of fourth to last. So friend, this is how we represent a circular singly linked list in Java. And if you want to call this method, we can simply do cSll.create. So this will create a circular singly linked list of 4 nodes, where first will point to second, second will point to third, third will point to fourth, and fourth will again point to first. And we can track those changes using the last list node. So friend, this is how we implement a circular singly linked list in Java. I hope you like this video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks, have a nice day.